and get this boat ready to get some work done. This cover always gets caught on this back seat. Every time. All right. There we go. All right, cover's off. Well, almost. There we go. I'm just gonna let it sit right there where it is. All right, guys. It's time to, hey, Falcon, welcome in. So, we're gonna start working on the floor. We got the bow and the stern done. So now it's time to start working on the cabin area. The stern's done. We gotta work on the cabin area. This is what we're putting in the cabin area. So, we're going from that to this. Unfortunately, even once we finish this, we're still not going to be able to get the boat out in the water for quite a while. The shift dog for the reverse gear went bad on me. So we're looking at a very expensive repair, which right now I just can't swing it with the way things are. We got some stuff we got to do for the house that takes precedent over the boat. So all my boat money is going into fixing things at the house. So even though I'm doing the flooring now, I'm only doing the flooring now because the boat's going to be down and out for quite a while. So I also have to find a mechanic that's reputable that I will trust to replace that clutch dog. So anyway, all right. It's hard to get my fat ass up in here when there's no water. So I replaced the cable. This was the shifter cable that I thought was bad, and I was hoping that would do it, and that didn't do it. So you have that happen to your boat? It sucks, doesn't it? What did it cost you to have it fixed, real? I'm looking at everything I've seen. It says it's about a 6-hour job, and we're looking at $160 an hour for labor plus parts. So, do you remember about what you spent to get yours done? Because oh, you and your old man fixed it. Okay. Did you need a press and all that shit to pull the gears out? Because from everything I read, parts were like $250. Yeah. The parts aren't what's going to kill me. It's going to be the labor. That's what's going to kill me. So, oh, you didn't need a press. Okay. Everything I've read is telling me that I'm going to need a press to press that gear out, you know, all the gears and shit out. So, and then I guess you got to shim the gears and all that and get everything perfectly in sync, which I've never done it before, so I'd rather take it to a mechanic and have them do it. So I'm at the point where right now the boat is possibly out for the season. So hopefully not, but that's the way it's looking right now. So I'm actually considering, I'm going to redo the flooring no matter what. I have to do that anyway. I mean, the carpeting in here is done. Thankfully, it's all fiberglass, so I'll be able to get the new flooring to stick pretty good. But hey, monster pitching. Yeah, it's funny how like the older generation has ways, you know. And unfortunately, my dad used to be great with the mechanical shit, but his cheese has slid off his crack in the last couple of years, so he can't even really freaking figure out how to operate toilet paper anymore. So I'm pretty much at the point where I have to take this thing in and have the mechanics do their thing. So sorry guys, I'm trying to get everything ready to prep the flooring. I really don't have a great place to set the camera. Yeah, Age is a total bitch. He's developed the old timers, so he's at the point where you'll be talking to him and he'll forget what he was saying mid-sentence. I don't know why the mic keeps turning off. Damn microphones. Are we back? Um, anyway, what I was saying was when I first bought the boat, I knew it needed a carb rebuild. Without a doubt, I knew that for a fact. So I took it into a local shop that was supposed to have a really good reputation. And, oh, the fucking mic's dying. I'm getting rid of them. No more mic. So we're just on the phone audio now. Anyway, I took the boat into a shop that had a really great reputation. They've been in business for a long time. And I told them, I said, it needs a carb rebuild. So they tell me, okay, cool, no problem, we'll get on it. The fuck was that? That sounded like a rattlesnake. I know it's too damn cold out here for rattlesnakes, but that scared the shit out of me. Anyway, took the boat in. They called me a few days later and says, hey, it's done, ready to come pick it up. I go to pick it up, and they tell me, well, we didn't do the carb. The carb wasn't bad. It was the power pack, which is basically your ignition system, right? Your coil and all that in the boat. So I was like, okay, it's not what I brought it here for. That's not what I asked you to do. But if that was the problem, that was the problem. So I take the boat, get it out on the water, and it does the exact same thing it was doing before. Nothing had changed. So I took the boat back and told them that I wanted the work done that I had asked them to do originally, to which they said, no problem. Hey, Northern. Anyway, they said, okay, no problem. We'll do the work that you originally asked for. So they rebuilt the carb, finally. I get the boat back out, and it does the same thing. It was loading up. Every time I gave it throttle, it would like load up and die. So I called them and complained. I was like, look, you know, I brought my boat into you guys twice now, and both times I've ended up having issues. So they ended up refunding me most of my money. But because of that, I won't use that shop anymore. So now I gotta find a new shop to do most of the repairs on the boat that I need done. Unfortunately, it's about a 6-hour job from what the book says, and we're looking at $150 to $180 an hour for shop labor. So I figure while I'm figuring out how to come up with that, hey, fishy things with the 100s. While I'm trying to come up with that extra 12 to 1500 bucks I'm going to need, I might as well just start doing the flooring that I wasn't going to do until after the season, because now the boat is most likely down and out for the season. So here we go. We'll do the flooring. No, it's carpet. There's no fiberglass. This is all carpet. I'm peeling out the old carpet. Which the stuff that's shaded that wasn't in the sun isn't real bad, but it's going to be a bitch to get it all out. I can't find my scrapers that I need. I got them, I just don't know where they're at. They're in my garage somewhere, in the mess of the garage. So, but for now I'll use what I got. So yeah, guys, that's the story of the boat. She's dead. She won't be out probably all season. So let me catch up with chat here, guys. All right, Fishy Thing sent the 100. Appreciate you. Don't need gloves. Yeah, rattlesnakes are they're no fun to play with. I do have a putty knife. I have multiple. I just don't know where the hell they are. They're somewhere in the garage. I just don't know where. My garage is a flipping disaster at the moment. I think if I can get... Oh, look at that. All right. Nice big old chunk came out. So now, what I want to do is measure this up and see how many sheets I'm actually going to need in here. I might not do this section up here in this black and blue because I have a black and gray that'll work for under there. But if I can get it to where, basically right now I just want to measure how much material I have. But I think that I have enough material to do this whole thing. So there's 2 pieces right there. So, oh yeah, 4 sheets will do it. Actually, if I do, yeah, 4 sheets is going to do it on each side. So, that's what the flooring is going to end up being. That's what we're going to end up having for... All right, so I'm going to use the black and gray up under there since I don't need the, you'll never see that. I'll use it up under both consoles under there. And then I'll have plenty of this black and blue to do the rest of the floor. And then this camo color, it's hard to see. Well, it kind of shows up. This camo color is on my steps, which I'm also I'm sitting on the locker right now, but there's a locker in the middle that has all my safety equipment, throwables, life jackets, all that. I'm going to do that locker in that same color, camo, so that it stands out in case shit happens. I can just, if I fall off the boat, I can tell somebody, hey, open the center locker, the camo, the black and white locker, and, throw me a life jacket or whatever it is we need, a rope or whatever. So this whole project started because yesterday I had to deal with the throttle. There's I don't know if you can see it on camera under there, but there's the cables, the shift cables. The shift and the throttle cable. I have a recessed throttle. So the whole control mechanism is inside the hull of the boat here. So to get to it is a pain in the ass. So it started out changing that shift cable, hoping that that would fix the problem. It didn't. Didn't even touch the problem. So now I got to take the boat into the mechanic and have them perform surgery on it. And in the meantime, I'm going to redo the flooring. I'm going to finish doing the flooring. So, but yeah, that black and blue looks sharp, doesn't it? I do like the black and blue. Now, the stern and the bow are black and gray, but the hull of the boat is blue. And I think that together, it's going to be hard to see, but those colors will end up working together because of that. So, and it'll start here under the seats. So it'll look okay, I think. And then I have the black with the gray, like grout lines that I'll do the black up under there. And that'll give me, because I'll need 4.5 sheets of this material. So I have that black and gray that I can use up there. And it'll actually blend. Because it's, you won't really see it from outside the boat. You'll see it inside the boat. But 90% of the time, there's so much shit under there anyway that you can't even see the floor. So I think we'll end up looking good once we're done. So what I got to do is I got to pull the base mount for the seat, scrape all the carpet so that it's nice and smooth down here, so that I can get the new stuff in, because this stuff's got a sticky back on it. So what I'll do is I'll use some spray adhesive and the sticky back, and it should stay in there just fine. So I'm not worried about up under there. I got some other straight rolls of this stuff that I can use for that on both sides, but I'm not too worried about all that. I'm more worried about the floor. So, because as you can see, well, I'm sitting on most of it, but you can see right here how the carpet's just like coming apart. So, and it's the original carpet from the boat from '97. So, it's time to swap out the flooring. So, we'll get her all swapped out. But yeah, it sucks that didn't fix the issue. But we'll see what happens. Mrs. SoCal's throwing a Hail Mary right now. She went to the casino. She's either going to lose a couple $100 of my boat money, or she's going to make money to fix my boat. But we'll see. Last few times she's been at the casino, she's left with, $1,000 minimum. So she might get lucky again today. But guys, I'm thinking about, what do you guys think? I know there's only 5 people here right now. 3 people now. Should I do a raffle and raffle off some of my rods and reels? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I raffle off some rods and reels to go towards fixing the boat? What do you guys think about that? I do have a few that I could raffle off. Oh, come on, man. I need to find my scrapers. I thought one was in here, but I guess not. I guess not. It's got to be in the garage somewhere. All right, everybody bailed out. Well, I guess everybody's bailing out, so I'm just going to end the live. There's nobody hanging out, so it's not even really worth being live. See you guys.